Welcome back to the programme. Well, to Spain now, where once again vehicles will be entering certain parts of central Madrid and will be fined starting from today. Well, just a week ago, the low emission zone policy was suspended by the city's new Conservative mayor. But that decision sparked protests against the Spanish capital. Now, a judge has overruled the mayor, saying the health of Madrid is more important to the right to travel by car. Well, to discuss Madrid's struggles with pollution standards and some of the measures taken by other European cities, I'm joined from Germany by Jens Müller. Now, he's an air quality manager at the environmental charity Transport and Environment. Well, hello to you. Thanks so much for joining us on the programme. You've no doubt welcomed this decision, this overturning of the ban on vehicles entering Madrid. But there is a risk there that this could actually be appealed and this ban repealed. Are you concerned about that?
Good afternoon, Isabel. We are indeed very concerned about what's happening in Madrid because it could set an example for the whole of Europe. We know that Madrid Central, for what we've seen so far, is probably the most successful low-emission zone in Europe. And if it gets reversed, of course, this sends a fatal signal to a lot of other cities who are trying to really improve air quality. And we know that the current decision is temporary. So I think the question is still open to what will happen now with the low-emission zone. And we really hope that we can preserve this important policy instead of reversing it. Let's improve it, is our message to the decision makers in Madrid.
But this was a campaign promise by the new elected mayor. So conversely, what message does it send if that is repealed? He has to keep to his promise, doesn't he?
Well, indeed, he said that he was very much against this measure. We then also shared the facts with him and shared the official data on Equality Madrid with him, which I think has also helped him to maybe reconsider this political statement. And what they then said from the city government is that they're going to improve the scheme and not just simply reverse it. And we really welcome this move because looking at the facts, there are indeed a lot of things that need to be improved around communications, around maybe also how to help poorer households really make this shift towards sustainable mobility. But we don't think that reversing is the right thing, keeping in mind that the EU has launched an infringement procedure against many member states, but not Spain, because Spain decided to introduce policies such as namely the Madrid low emission zone.
Absolutely. So Madrid does appear to be the poster child when it comes to these emission levels. But what other European schemes have caught your eye?
There have, of course, been many cities before in Europe that went into this direction, starting in Sweden already in the 1990s, namely for trucks, but also cities like London and now Paris, Brussels, and also in Germany, a lot of cities, and now recently in Milan and also in Rome in Italy, we've seen such a movement. We made analysis last year showing that there is more than 250 cities in Europe that have gone for low emission zones. And we think this is an important thing to take note of and to support the cities instead of making their life harder.
Absolutely. Well, Jens Müller, thanks so much for joining us. Jens Müller there from the environmental charity Transport and the Environment.